nothing, and the lead remains 5-4 Watertown. Now Hess being harassed by Labossiere.
Haven't seen that 1-3-1 half-court trap yet, but we'll see it eventually.
Looks like man right now, doesn't it?
Yep. They stick it to half-court man, and they're playing it pretty well, too.
Coming up on 10 on the shot clock for the Ponders. Hess with the drive. Had a notion, knocked away. Loose ball picked up by the Raiders. No numbers for the Raiders, but they're going to push it anyway, and that was a bad decision by Patterson as he went 1-on-3.
Nice pass.
Oh, great idea there to Williams. Couldn't quite connect. Spy Ponders will reset the offense. Dingman dumps it down baseline to Safak. Safak has that ball stripped away. Now Watertown with a chance to break here. 4-on-2 for a moment. Labossiere, dump pass, puts it up, and Dingman will get his second foul.
Both teams have good interior passing so far, Don. They're really unselfish sharing the basketball, which is going to lead to some easy hoops here.
Arlington will go to the bench after this first three throws. Number 21, Caden Mills, sophomore forward, and number 4, Owen Haglund, freshman guard, getting ready to check into the lineup. First free throw, no good by Patterson. So Dingman picked up his second. Be curious to see what Coach Woods does with the freshman, having picked up those 2 first-quarter fouls.
Some fresh legs early here because the pace probably.
Watertown, it's kind of been a hallmark of Coach Harrington. He doesn't usually play a whole lot of guys.
No, they dressed everyone in the school.
They dressed everybody, yeah.
But I don't see that we're going to see everybody.
0 for 2 at the line, unable to increase the lead was
nice
Watertown.
Take. That's strong, Don.
They're not going to count it, though, Tim. It's going to be a foul outside.
Early. Okay, good call.
It's going to be against Labossiere. He'll pick up his first, but as you alluded to a little while ago, Watertown already up to 5 team fouls. Arlington will be in the bonus with just 2 more. Arlington will run their inbounds play.
Get Williams in the corner.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out that well. 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time for Arlington. They trail by 1. Chun had a double team come from behind that he was unaware of. The ball taken away by Spinelli. Spinelli tried the entry pass. I don't think that was touched, just a errant pass.
Got to get a little better angle there, move to the corner, then your postman's wide open. He just anticipated it just a little bit, but it's the right idea.
And Coach Woods getting the basketball, retrieving it. A rare pass by Coach Woods. Arlington still down by 1, coming up on 3 minutes remaining, first quarter. Haglund, I think he tried to get that to Mills. Now ahead of the pack is Labossiere, and Labossiere has 2 more.
They're looking to run a little bit Watertown, especially on the turnovers. Got to be a little bit careful on the basketball here.
Now it looks like a little bit more of a zone here.
Yeah, a little bit of a matchup. They switch up almost every transition, Don.
Baseline drive. No good. Now Watertown really has some, maybe a carry there, and then a strong power move is good by Patterson, and a timeout called by Arlington. I don't know if Patterson got away with a carry at midcourt, but then after that, he turned on the Jets and finished strong at the hole. Watertown leads at 9-4.
They really look to attack the basket after turnovers, so we got to really be careful about turning the basketball over, be a little bit more careful in our own zone.
Good time out there by Coach Woods. His team has seen Watertown rally off the last, I think Arlington led to 4-2, so 7 straight for the Red Raiders. And while we have a moment, we'd like to thank everybody who's doing all the hard work behind the scenes tonight. The sports producer for ACMi is Anim Osmani, and the staff tonight is Sol Yudowski, Ruhan Sharma Soneya, Donnie Felscuti, Drew Carmen. Thank you, everybody, for helping us out here tonight, doing all the hard work before the game, during the game, and then after as well. So thanks to the crew.
Arlington's had their opportunities. They've missed a couple of easy ones, but I think if they just stick to what they're doing and take a little bit more care of the basketball, I think they'll be all set.
This will be the last home game for the Spy Ponders before the holiday break. I don't know if they have one more game on the road. Oh, they do. They play Wednesday at Bedford. Excuse me, at Belmont. So that could be a tough one. Belmont looks good this year?
They're up and down, Don. They're not consistent. They have some height, though. They have a couple of good players, big guys.
Hagelin took it into the paint, had the shot blocked by McCusker. Jaden Williams hasn't scored tonight. Actually, Chun, the only Spy Ponder that has scored tonight. 6 on the shot clock. Hess might have to take this. Dumps
nice
it down.
Pass.
Back
Another
to
nice
Chun
pass.
and the lay-in. Wow.
Great ball movement by Arlington there.
And the shot clock was up against them. They were up against the shot clock. It was winding down. I don't know if you got that shot up maybe with 1 second on the shot clock. Great offense by Arlington coming out of the timeout. They still trail 9-6. Three-point shot is high-ranging. No. Chun fought for the rebound. Let's see if they call the travel. They do.
Ooh.
It was an unlucky play there for the Watertown players. Kind of tied up with the Arlington player for a little bit. And then once the Arlington player let go, Watertown player falls down with the ball. By rule, that's a travel.
Good hustle by both teams on that play. Now they're back into a 2-3 matchup, switching almost every time down on their defense. It's hard to get into a rhythm when they switch them up like that, but that's, you said 28 years coaching. You learn a few tricks of the trade there.
Hagelin for 3, no. Mills.
Oh, look at this, wide
rebound.
open.
And here's Labossiere ahead of the pack again. So Labossiere has 6 points. All of them have been on breakouts. And Tim, you weren't here for the game, the opening night game against, excuse me for a second.
Arlington almost needs to keep
Lexington.
someone back a little bit, just to keep. They're releasing early,
That was
especially
something
on top.
that Lexington did consistently in the home opener last week. Sean's going to take a pull-up. Tough shot off the window and in.
Good shot.
Will has all 8 of Arlington's points. We're under the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. Watertown leads at 11-8. .30 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Chun comes over from the double team, ball's knocked loose.
A little physical there.
Doesn't know how little time's left. I don't think they got to get that off. They do not. And a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Ponders.
Yeah, they play much better in the half court than they do in the transition. They had been getting back, but if they can correct that, that's going to be a big help for them.
15 seconds left, first quarter. Ponders could tie it with a 3. Chun, baseline jump shot, looks good. Little off. Rebound fought for. Hagelin comes up with it, throws it up. No.
Oh, got a couple opportunities there.
Buzzer sounds ending the first quarter. The score at the end of the first quarter, Watertown 11, Arlington 8. We'll be back with second quarter action. And getting ready for second quarter action, Don Phelan alongside Tim Hoffman. Tim, it was an up and down first quarter, 11-8 Watertown. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking for a little more scoring. I think with the pace of play here, that it's surprising that it's only 11-8. Both teams getting up and down the floor pretty good, and Watertown is looking to really push on their defensive rebound. Arlington's got to get someone back.
Arlington with the 5 out there that ended the first quarter. Hess number 0, Williams number 1, Hagelin number 4, Mills number 21, and Chun, who had all 8 of Arlington's first quarter points. The quintet for the Spy Ponders. Now a nice little inside move there, and putting it up and in with the left hand is number 21, Patterson.
Once again, very good interior passing there.
Yep, Patterson with a half dozen, joining Labossiere as the leading scorers for the Raiders. Now Williams, we got to get Arlington's got to get Williams going. No. And Chun with the putback.
Good offensive rebound there.
Will Chun, double figures already tonight, keeping Arlington in this game single-handedly. Arlington is certainly going to need offense from Jaden Williams. Now a beautiful pass. I believe that was McCusker on the cut to Labossiere, and Labossiere lays it in.
Excellent pass. Don, I like what you said about getting Williams going. I think he's handling the ball too much out front. I'd get him more involved in the offense and the scoring aspect right here. He's looking to facilitate too much. He looks like he could put some points on the board.
Hagelin thought about it and said he'd get it to Chun. He's swinging around, 10 on the shot clock. Try to go inside of Chun, ball's locked loose. Arlington comes up with the loose ball. Here's Williams. Chun's gonna have to take a long three and make a long three. Again, right up against the shot clock situation. And Arlington knocks down a three-pointer and gets it to within 2 now. 15-13 Raiders. Arlington almost causing a 10-second violation. Now inside they go.
Hey, great play. Caden Mills picks up the charge. He's also been playing really well on the offensive end, getting the quick passes going. He's played really well.
And you say that, he'll be substituted out as I think Coach Woods is going to kind of use Safak and Mills alternating. And now here's that 1-3-1 you alluded to at the beginning of the telecast, I think. Sure looks like it.
I think sometimes, Don, your best scorer gets caught at point guard more on necessity because he's got really good handle, Williams, so he's out front. But I really like him more as a scorer than as a facilitator.
And that ball was knocked out of bounds, and it looked from up here like there was a double touch. One referee had Arlington ball. He checked with his partner from outside. He had the second touch. Watertown ball.
I just saw that the Arlington girls hockey team won 3-1 against St. Mary's High School. That's a big win at Ed Bird's Arena.
Congratulations to the girls hockey team. Pull-up jump shot by Labossiere is short. Rebound fought for. Watertown comes up with it. Here's McCusker. No.
Fouls
his own rebound. No. Puts up a third one. No. And an empty opportunity there for the Raiders.
There you go. Attack the hoop.
Williams,
there you go.
Just that.
Oh.
No call as it looked like he got into some heavy traffic. Arlington maintains possession.
Good hustle.
Chun rolls with the ball. That could have been a travel. Hagelin with the floater, and he ties the game.
That's all hustle right there, Don.
Owen Hagelin with his first bucket of the game, and the Spy Punters have tied it at 15 with 5:19 to go second quarter, excuse me.
I really like Arlington's intensity right now. They picked up their intensity level.
Arlington, man-to-man, that's a tough matchup there for Hess.
Oh, good help defense there. He's playing really well. Chun is really playing well on both ends of the floor. He just helped out right there.
Yeah, I think by him coming over from the weak side, he panicked the Watertown player and forced a travel violation. All tied at 15.
They're looking to trap right here. They're looking to trap. They'll trap in the corner. They'll trap up top.
And that's a tough pass to make from the corner, as you mentioned. And that's Patterson putting it down. I'm not going to give him credit for a dunk there. I don't know. Maybe.
That's what they'll lure you into the trap and try to get you to skip the ball, and then they're anticipating the zones. They'll jump in the passing lane.
This is the pass Hagelin tried to make before when he tried to go cross court to Hess. This time the ball is knocked out of bounds by Watertown. 17 on the shot clock for Arlington. They trail 17-15.
They're going to try to trap again in the corners.
Inside to Safak. Safak makes a strong move, puts it up, no, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Good footwork on that move. He got right to the hoop.
I think that foul will go against McCusker. His first, 7th on the team. So this is a 2-shot foul anyway, but Arlington will be in the bonus for the duration, the final 4:23 of the first half. Safak, no.
Got to make their freebies here because it's going to be a close game, and this is going to be a big difference who makes their free throws.
Empty possession for the Ponders as Safak cannot convert either of the free throws. Arlington down by 2, almost halfway through the second quarter. Labossiere, tough shot. No. Rebound fought for. And now they're going to get a held ball. Timperio went up with the offensive rebound, and Arlington causes a held ball.
That could have gone either way, Don. We'll take it, though.
Yeah, that one went the Ponders' way on the alternating possession rule. Arlington rewarded with the basketball as well. Halfway through the second quarter, 17-15 Red Raiders. Hagelin for three from the corner, around the rim and out. This Sapak for an offensive rebound, put up, maybe got hit, no. Rebound comes down to Watertown. Bossier in a lot of trouble. Looks like he's a one-handed dribbler only. Williams tried to exploit that, but then they do a nice job getting it over the timeline. Now a three is good by Joseph Spinelli.
Got to get out on the shooters here.
Now Watertown with a little bit of momentum, matching their largest lead of the game. 20-15 Red Raiders, 3:27 to go first half.
Their turnaround came all off their defense and their defense intensity. They caused a couple of turnovers and pushed the ball up the floor. Oh goodness.
Bad luck on the entry pass there. Watertown ball. Arlington has to be careful here. They don't want to let this run away from them here in the final couple minutes of the first half.
That's their calling card here, Watertown, is their defense is very good.
Labossiere faked the three, goes into the paint. Oh, that looked like a carry. Arlington has to be aware that Patterson is a left-handed player, and he likes going to that side, and he finished strong with two more.
Once again, that extra pass opened everything up. Very unselfish on Watertown.
22-15 now, Arlington facing their largest deficit of the game. Chun was in a little bit of trouble there, threw it off the Watertown player's legs. And now a bench warning to people who aren't even on the team. Coach Harrington is laying into those guys at the end of the bench because it warranted the official telling Coach Harrington to tell those kids to be quiet. Those kids, some of them aren't even in uniform. Well,
it's unusual to see a trap right in the corner. You see a lot of open threes in the corner. You can't throw that skip pass.
That was dangerous.
But Watertown will trap you in the corner too. Here they go.
Possible numbers here for Watertown. Williams coming back on defense. Got a hand in there, but he also got a piece of the player. He'll pick up the foul, his first. Ooh, baseline on that one, huh? And that's what Coach Woods wants to ask too. Oh, I agree with Coach Woods on that one. Yep. There's a big advantage inbounding the ball from the baseline than it is from the sideline.
Absolutely,
sure.
They got a set play and they're going to get something easy here.
They could. They didn't get quite the play they wanted to, but now Patterson's got to take a long three and make a long three. A baker's dozen for Patterson. He has 13 of the 25. Arlington down by 10. Williams yet to score for the Spy Ponders. Chun for three. He's got another one. And a timeout called by Arlington.
They needed that, Don. That was a good momentum stopper there for them.
So that's been Coach Woods, and before him, Coach Bowler's modus operandi, you know, when you get something positive to try to take that into the timeout. Now let's see what they come out with something, see if they change things up a little bit here as they ended. So they got the benefit of two things. They ended the run by Watertown. Now they're going to get a rest and design something here for the final 2:10 of the first half.
I know I've harped on this, but I really want Williams to attack the basket a little bit. Get some shots up.
Yeah, Chun has 16 and Hagelin has 2. So really, only one player has scored so far in bulk for the Spy Ponders.
Yeah, Chun's played very well.
You know, not that Watertown's exactly doing much themselves, as Labossiere has 8, Spinelli 3, Timperio 1, and of course Patterson carrying them with 13. And I don't think Watertown's made one substitution, have they?
I have not seen someone come in yet.
I remember having a discussion with, I think it was a friend of Coach Harrington, I don't think it was he himself, but he basically tells the kids at the beginning of the year, hey, you're going to be on the varsity basketball team, you're going to practice, you're going to make friends, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, but playing time, there's no guarantees.
You think on something like this, though, where you get up and down the floor, that you could use a few subs.
Right.
I also think it's good for the room, too. If you get kids, a few more kids in the mix, you don't have to play them a ton, but play them some. It's good for morale. Everyone's practicing hard all week.
I think he's got maybe 11 players dressed on the bench, 5 in the game, so they're dressing, 16, 17 guys, plus another 3 that aren't in uniform. He's got like 20 kids over there. I hope it doesn't turn into a war, because they got the numbers on that. Oh, and a beautiful defensive play. I believe it was Hagelin that got a piece of that from behind on Patterson.
Great pass.
Sappak lays it in.
Excellent interior passing by Chun.
First basket of the evening for Will Sappak. Oh no, not there. And Jaden Williams picks up a second personal foul in the backcourt. The last place a coach wants to see one of his star players pick up a foul.
I like to see that one go.
I think it's one of those ones where it all depends on where your hands are.
Sure.
And, referee is right there on the spot. Caden Mills back into the Arlington lineup.
I think that's good. I think he was a good spark last time he was in.
Patterson, pull-up Jay, no. Rebound fought for. Williams was in that mix. Knocked out of bounds by Watertown to be Arlington ball. For Arlington with 5 straight points of their own, they've chopped the lead in half from 25-15 to 25-20, and they can further get into that lead with a hoop here.
Big trip right here. These guys are going to try to trap out of a 2-3.
Hagelin goes right through it. Tries to go up and under. Sappak there for the loose change, and he puts it up and in. Sappak, the right man at the right time in the right spot, lays it in, and the Ponders trail by 3.
They changed full court man now for Arlington. They got out of their zone press.
Just can't have Jaden pick up that 3rd foul here at the end of the half. Arlington has 2 fouls to give, as long as the right people give them. 12 on the shot clock. Temperio bottled up. Ball's loose. Fought for. Let's see. Held ball.
Excellent defense there.
And that's a great situation for Arlington. They get the held ball. Shot clock does not reset. It remains at 5 because it's not a change of possession. And I think Coach Harrington maybe take a timeout here to design a play out of the sideline with only 5 seconds on the shot clock and 31 seconds left in the first half.
Nice little comeback by Arlington there.
So again, too, a kind of a great thing about that is by staying with Watertown, now Arlington will get the next alternate possession, and Watertown gets it with only a 5-second shot clock.
And that 10-point lead there, it could have gone either way. It could have gone from 10 to 20, but now it went from 10 to 3, which is a huge advantage for Arlington. Momentum was switching, but Arlington really picked it up by their intensity and also very good unselfish passing as well by Arlington.
The key thing on this whole run was the big 3-pointer that was made, I believe, by Chun, right?
Yeah.
When he hit that 3, that allowed Coach Woods to take his timeout, kind of change the course of things a little bit.
Yeah, that was a good timeout.
It's been all Arlington since. 25-20.
I like when Mills comes in the game. He brings you a little something extra.
Yep.
He's a tough kid. He plays hard. He'll do all the dirty work for you.
He had a great year for the Arlington High football team as tailback.
I was going to say that
He looks like a football player.
I would have bet $1 to a donut that kid was a football player.
The thing is he's a little bit undersized to play forward for the Spy Ponders, but that's what he's going to have to do.
He picks it up on intensity and toughness.
Exactly. Oh, no. No, that didn't go in, did it? No, okay.
I just hit all net, but no rim.
Yeah, I thought that went in. I said that would have been a horrible tough break for the Arlington team coming out of that timeout. So now Arlington can hold for a final shot. Shot clock is off. 14 seconds to go. Spy Ponders could tie it with a 3. It's not a double-double. Chun, tough pull-up, jump shot, around the rim and out.
There's Mills. Oh,
no.
darn it.
Arlington can still get a shot off. Chun's going to take it at the buzzer. No, it wasn't the buzzer. Still with a couple seconds to go. That's off of Watertown. That's the end of the first half. So it would have been Arlington ball had there been any time left, but the horn sounds ending. A fun-paced first half. Not a whole lot of scoring, but it's been up and down and a fun game for you folks to be watching at home or here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium.
Lots of intensity, too. Both teams are playing extremely hard, well-played game, and excellent game to watch.
The score at the end of the first half, Watertown 25, Arlington 22. Tim and I will be back with the second half.
You think I can go to Stop and Shop in 10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, if I don't make it.
What? I'm gonna sort of see what's up, Drew? What's up? Drew, we got pizza. Yo, Peter, go to Stop and Shop for Colby. Now how much? Oh, do you hold a good bargain? I got your assist.
Yo, I have 50 cents.
50 cents. All right, he has a pass, not an assist. That's a dribble. No, I know, but it was less than 3.
Yo, I'm technically part of. Yo, relax. Only VIPs.
I'll take it.
What is on there?
I'll take that. Oh, that's so funny. No, wow. I somehow. Dude, there's no cheese. It's like, oh. That's the last one.
What is that?
You have to need that much. Yeah. Bulky season.
Damn, what is that? It's buffalo chicken, bro.
Getting ready for second half action here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman. And Tim, for Arlington, you had to be impressed with Will Chun, 16 of the Ponders 22.
Well, not only was he scoring, he was doing everything else. He was playing tough D, rebounding. He actually had a lot of nice passes, too. Very good half of Chun. They got to get some more people involved. I'd like to see Williams get a little more involved right now.
And as we in the home opener, Williams had 25 points, including some clutch free throws down the stretch, and so far scoreless here tonight for the Ponders. The big surprise there. Here's Chun starting a second half. Oh, Safek just was taller than the other player, got the rebound. Digman misses the three from the corner.
Good
Steal
D.
from behind by Williams. Arlington with people ahead of the pack. Can Chung flag it down? He does, and he lays it in.
Good agility there. That was tough. He was underneath the hoop.
1 point game. Watertown 25, Arlington 24.
This might be whoever's the ball last on.
Yeah.
That's good defense by Williams right there. He kept his feet moving, didn't reach.
Tim Perio got his feet caught under him, commits the traveling violation. Good start for Arlington in the first 45 seconds of the second half.
Watertown comes out in a half-court man. We'll see that zone trap a little bit later.
Arlington with the five that began the game for them. Williams, Chun, Safek, Hess, and Digman.
Good D, step back three.
It was good by Joseph Spinelli. So Spinelli now with 6 points, all points on three-pointers. Arlington's going to have to keep an eye on him. There's Jaden Williams for three.
There it is.
On the board.
Get him going a little bit.
So Williams
That's going to spark things here.
Spinelli's three. Still a 1-point game, 28-27 Watertown. They try the entry pass and never went out of bounds on the baseline, so now it's out of bounds on the sideline, Arlington ball.
You know, that was caused by Williams really getting out in the passing lane, caused the defender to panic and make a quick pass. That was very good defense by Williams.
Arlington with a chance to take the lead. It would be their first lead since very early in the contest.
Oh, they call a moving pick on Chun, I think.
That's exactly what they have.
Yeah. He stuck his butt out a little bit there. It was a good call. They hadn't really been calling it that tight, but that was a good call. I saw him just.
Yeah, the pick has to be in the normal framework of your body, no extension of any body part. So probably was a good call. Of course, these players watch a lot of NBA when the picks are kind of a lot less loose.
Too much TNT there, Don.
Yep. Oh, now Dingman couldn't quite handle
That's all right, good D though.
Knocked out of bounds.
Not much on the shot clock here, or what? 13. Okay.
And that shot clock's not looking too good. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Chun high for the rebound, comes up with it. Arlington could possibly have numbers, but instead stolen. Now stolen back by Arlington. Now stolen back by Watertown, but out of bounds. It'll be Arlington ball.
Good hustle, way to stay with it. They didn't give up after the turnover. They stayed with it. That's good defense.
Both teams went after it that time. Arlington gets the possession. 5:45 remaining third quarter. Pond is still down by 1. Haven't quite climbed the mountain yet. Ooh, that looks like way too much defense there. And McCusker picks up the foul. So for Watertown, the same 5 that started the game, the same 5 that played the whole first half. That's Labossiere, number 1, Spinelli, number 2, Timperio, number 10, McCusker, number 14, and Patterson, number 21. Coach of the Raiders is Stephen Harrington. Of course, Pond is coached by Jack Woods in his 3rd season. A little tricky dribble by Williams. He's got Dingman. Dingman fakes, drives baseline, dumps it down to Chun. Chun had it knocked away.
Without that dribble, it's an easier hoop dot. Sometimes, you just, out of habit, you put the ball on the floor. You didn't need to dribble there. Hey, I'm looking forward to the Wednesday Arlington-Wilmington boys hockey on the cable station. Should be a good high school hockey game.
Another ACMi sports production on Wednesday from the Ed Burns Arena. Good luck to the Spy Ponders boys hockey team on Wednesday. As we mentioned, this will be the final time you'll see the Spy Ponders on this floor in calendar year 2021. Here comes Patterson.
It's very good defense. Chun does a little bit of everything.
He really does.
He plays tough D, he shoots, he scores, he rebounds. I like him.
A couple of juniors, Chun and Williams, going forward for the Spy Ponders. Labossiere, he's going to take it into the paint. Dump pass. Difficult pass there. Way too much traffic to complete that pass. Arlington with the steal.
Up the side.
Here's Dingman. Dingman going to go baseline. Dingman's going to try the floater. Dingman makes the floater, and the Spy Ponders take the lead.
I like when they attack the hoop in transition. It seems like they get easier buckets that way instead of setting up on their half-court offense.
James Digman with his first bucket of the evening, and he gives the Spy Ponders a 1-point lead almost halfway through the third quarter. Now they do get it inside this time to Patterson. Patterson, dangerous pass there, well handled by Spinelli. McCusker for 3, no. Chun with another rebound. I'd assume he has a double-double by now.
I was going to say, he's got at least that and maybe going for a triple.
And Digman hits the 3! From the wing, it's James Digman for 3. Timeout Watertown. Spy Ponders with a 4-point lead.
Excellent transition offense there by Arlington. Getting the ball up the floor, wide open 3. He hits the 3. He had a couple nice plays back-to-back there. Digman's played well this half.
Dingman has got the last 5 for the Spy Ponders and has taken what was a 1-point deficit into a 4-point Arlington lead. 4:11 remaining third quarter. So, Tim, it seems like you've seen a couple of non-Arlington games this year, and it seems like maybe this Middlesex League is wide open this year.
I haven't seen a team that steps out and says, all right, we're going to win this league, we're going to run the table. Melrose is good, Reading's good, Winchester's good, Belmont, Watertown, Arlington, they're all Woburn. They're all in the same, in that same tier.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like one team. It seems like whoever hits their threes, plays good defense, and plays hard that night is going to get some wins. So I think it's going to be wide open, but it's also going to be a really fun, competitive league this year.
Yeah,
a lot of good games.
It was about 4 or 5 years ago that Belmont was head and shoulders above everybody else.
It's not going to be like that this year.
And that's going to help teams that are gritty like Arlington has been over the years.
It's going to be a lot of games like this,
Yep.
which is fun to watch. Good anticipation by Williams. Doing a little bit of what Watertown does, get in the passing lanes and be disruptive.
Got a hand on that one, knocked it out of bounds. Watertown ball. Under 4 minutes remaining, third quarter. Long three-pointer there is short. Dingman's got a little step on the pack. Let's see if he can do anything.
Attack
with it.
the hoop.
He's going to go all the way, and he lays it up and in.
That's a very, very strong take.
The freshman with 7 unanswered for the Spy Ponders, and Arlington leads by 6. Oh, Satvak got a hand on that one. Now a little floater by Watertown, no. Spinelli, no. And right there for the putback, Johnny on the spot was McCusker, Sean Anthony McCusker with his first basket of the game.
A freshman on varsity is pretty impressive. A freshman on varsity that's competing at the level that Dingham in is very impressive.
And that was a beautiful, strong move all the way to the rim. I think in another year or two, he might be putting that one down. Flushing it. A tough shot by Chun, no.
Maybe one more pass there, Don. Watertown switched up their defense there. They got out of their man-to-man. They're back into their trap on their half court.
Another deflection by Arlington. Here
Jack
comes
the hoop.
Williams. Dingman, can
Nice
he do
pass.
it again? Yes, he
Oh.
can. Yes, he can.
Great pass by Williams on that play.
James
Finding the open
Dingman.
man. Dingham hits the open shot.
He has scored 10 in a row for the Spy Ponders, and they have their largest lead of the game, 37-30. 2.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Labossiere inside. Shot is no good. Rebound fought for. The ball went off an Arlington player. Out of bounds, it will be Watertown ball.
A substitute.
Oh, yes. And of course, for Arlington, they did substitute in the first half. Caden Mills comes back into the game. And for Watertown, looks like number 20, Gregory Davidian, a senior guard, checks in to the Red Raider lineup. 12 on the shot clock for Watertown. 2:25 third quarter. Patterson, baseline drive. Mills got a hand on it. Can't keep it in bounds. But now only 8 seconds on the shot clock for Watertown.
Once again, Mills bringing the energy off the bench.
And again, his pressure on the inbounding pass caused a bad entry pass. Why isn't the shot clock running? Ooh, looks like Dingman got a good little grab on the shirt there, got away with it. Rebound fought for, and Williams stays in bounds. Beautiful.
Good athleticism there by Williams.
Yeah. Ooh, Williams maybe a little push off there. Baseline drive in trouble, gets it to Dingman. No way, another one.
Guess what?
Oh, Williams gets the offensive rebound and going to get a pushing foul on Watertown. So unlike the first half where Watertown was in trouble foul-wise, that's only their second team foul. Of course, Arlington's only committed one. So a cleanly played third quarter thus far.
First miss by Dingham.
Yeah, it looked pretty good too.
I thought it was going.
He's got 10 in a row. Jaden Williams, that's a tough shot. No. So Watertown looking to push it here. Labossiere to the rack, throws it up and in. Well, Labossiere made that into a difficult shot, but he was able to make it. So
Yeah, good transition offense there by Watertown.
So now Watertown has halved the Arlington lead. It's now 37-32. A minute and a half to go. Chun scoreless here thus far in the second half after carrying Arlington with 18 first half points.
Seems like Arlington has a little more trouble with the matchup zone than they do the half court man.
I don't know if Williams got a piece of that shot by
Oh, geez.
Labossiere. And now Chun unable to hit the streaking Williams in stride. It'll be Watertown ball. And it looks like Watertown's going to make yet another substitution. As it looks like number 4, Jack Jones, checks into the lineup, and he replaces Pierre-Paul Labossiere. Yet to see an appearance by Ron McPhee so far tonight, the heralded 8th grader.
Arlington sticking with their half-court man.
Good drive there, good, well defended by Dingman. That looks like a 3, no good. Rebound right there for the putback is Patterson.
Yeah, you got to keep Patterson off the glass. He'll hit the glass. Definitely need to know where he is and box him out.
Patterson not as productive offensively in the second half as he was in the first half, but we're still in the third quarter, 40 seconds to go. Chun, difficult shot, gets the roll.
Tough shot, but good play.
Chun now with 20. He had 21 in the home opener a week ago. Again, Arlington, well, you defend the baseline like that and it forced the bad pass. Dingman on the D. Arlington can and I think should hopefully hold for a final shot here with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter and a 5-point lead. It's like a zone for Watertown. I'm sure they'll match up out of it.
Looks like Arlington's going for their last one.
In the corner to Hess. Hess is going to take the 3. Short. Rebound.
No foul here.
Comes up. And it'll be Watertown ending the third quarter with a shot that would not have counted.
That might have been their best quarter of the year, Don. They played really well, Arlington did.
The score at the end of the third quarter, Arlington 39, Watertown 34. Tim and I will be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. And we're back for fourth quarter action. Now there is a delay to begin the quarter. I think it was a mask check by the officials.
Watertown starting off in the zone. They're going to trap right off of the first pass here.
Arlington will have the first possession of the fourth quarter on the alternating possession rule. Chun takes another tough shot. This time he's
drew the
fouled
foul.
on the play. He'll go to the line for 2. That's Tim Perio on the foul. Remember, he picked up 2 quick ones in the first quarter, played the rest of the first half and through the third quarter without picking up the third, but that is indeed his third on the team. Chun hits the first free throw.
These freebies are going to be important.
Yeah, every point that you can extend the lead. And he does just that with 2. 22 for the tri-captain.
Just Mills picking up full. That really helped them. He's on their point guard now.
A tough shot there is no good, but does a great job, does Spinelli, of getting his own rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Raiders. He's going to try again to the hole.
Nice.
He lays it in. That was just one of those possessions where Spinelli was not going to be denied. He got off a good first shot, got his own rebound, dribbled it around, went to the hole a second time and scored. Good for him. The ball's knocked around. The last touch by Chun with the Watertown ball. Safak and Hagland back into the Arlington lineup. Hess and Mills check out.
That entry pass has to be a bounce pass there.
McCusker checks back into the lineup for the Red Raiders. Five-point Arlington lead, 1 minute and change played in the fourth quarter. Good drive there. Great defense by Arlington. Yes, sir.
Jump
Held
ball.
ball.
Good call.
And
excellent defense by Williams.
It will remain Watertown ball on the alternating possession rule. Let's see what Watertown designs here on the baseline. Patterson. Ooh. 5 on the shot clock. I don't think Watertown's aware of the limited amount of time on the shot clock. I don't think they're going to get a shot off Tim. They did not know the shot clock violation will be called.
Excellent defense by Arlington there. I don't think Watertown recognized the shot clock situation.
No, they certainly did not. No urgency there. Break for the Ponders. They take this 5-point lead and possession of the basketball into the final 6:29 of the game. Be a good time for Jaden Williams to take over this game.
Good pass.
Beautiful entry pass to Savak. Savak fakes, kicks it back out to Haglund. Haglund for 3. Long. Williams almost came up with that lollipop
Williams
pass.
just twisted his ankle a little bit. Came down on someone's foot.
Three-point shot is good by Spinelli. So Spinelli has come to life here in the fourth quarter. He slaps the floor defensively. And the Spy Ponders now have their lead chopped down to 2. Williams with a good play. He made a bad entry pass, but he recovered there. Here comes Safak off the window. No, fights for his own rebound. And now a held ball situation. And this time it will be Arlington ball. And Coach Woods receives a verbal warning from the officials.
Just need to settle down and get one here, Don.
Arlington lead is down to 2. Under 6 minutes to go. Williams kind of ran out of space there, and he just tried to keep the possession alive, but unable to connect with Will Safak, and Arlington turns it over.
Williams a little hobbled.
Watertown with a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. It looked like Williams might have got a piece of the arm on that drive. The play continues. No change of possession, 10 on the shot clock for Watertown. Spinelli, no way. 2 on the shot clock. Let's see if they get one off. They do. Timperio, no. Rebound, no. Fouled on the play is McCusker. He'll go to the line for 2. And Williams is more than a little hobbled now, and he might have to call out of the game for a moment. I don't think it's his,
I thought it was his ankle, but I think it's his calf.
Yeah, it looks like it's calf is what he's holding as we take a look at him right now in front of the Arlington bench. Sean Anthony McCusker at the line around the rim and out. And indeed, Williams is going to go to the bench.
Hopefully it's just something that he just needs to shake off a little bit. Maybe he got kicked in the calf. I thought he came down on someone's foot.
1 of 2 for McCusker. And he halves the Arlington lead. It's now 41-40 under the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, goodness.
The ball's deflected. No backcourt situation there. 15 on the shot clock. Coach Woods wants something going on the baseline. Here's Haglund with the little Euro
step.
Euro step flow to back rim. No. Watertown another chance to take the lead.
Back in the day, you know what they called that, Don?
Traveling.
Yes. I had a few of those in my day.
Ooh, little slide step there by Patterson. And now Patterson, I don't know if he had his mask break on him. So
yeah, it ripped off, the corner ripped off on him.
Yep, so they have a extra set of masks.
That they don't put on anyway.
Yeah, right. So let's see now, is Arlington not being a great host here, you figured they would have, now the trainer has them, I'm sure. Here she comes. And that'll be footed by Watertown Athletic Department. They'll get a bill tomorrow for that. At least I hope so. We're trying to build a new high school here, so we got to save whatever we can.
Hey, that's a good way to get their best player, take his mask,
yeah,
step on it.
But the bottom line is that basket by Patterson has given the Raiders, the Red Raiders, a 1-point lead, 42-41, 4:10 to go. Arlington's going to have some resolve here in the final 4 minutes.
Oh.
Chun, no, he's fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2.
Good entry pass. See what coach just showed Diggum? He said, get a better angle. Come down a little bit down towards the wing, get a pass. That's excellent coaching right there.
Will Chun, I believe he's been to the line once tonight, hit both. Now he's 3 for 3. 23 of Arlington's 42, and we're all tied at 42 with 4:05 remaining in the contest.
Williams looks like he's back, going to check in.
Well, as soon as he tells coach he's ready to go, he's going in there. Chun, clutch free throws there, hits both. Oh, it looks like Arlington took a timeout. So Arlington takes the timeout off the 2 made free throws by Chun. Chun gives Arlington the lead, 43-42, about halfway through this fourth quarter.
And Williams just checked back in. I think he called the timeout to get him back in.
Give him
Well,
that
he wouldn't have needed that, right? Because
Nope.
he could have got on the made
Could have come in
basket.
on the made free throw,
Yep.
but I'm sure that Coach Woods wants to make sure everyone's on the same page for this final 4:05. His team up by 1. It's a big game for the Spy Ponders. You know, there's a big difference between, it's early in the season, but, obviously you'd much rather be 2-1 than 1-2.
Especially a league game. The wins are going to be hard to come by with
Yep.
such an even league this year. Everyone's going to count, obviously, and this one's going to be a big one if they can pull it off.
And with the next game being at Belmont and not knowing what we're going to get out of Belmont, now if unfortunately things don't go the right way there, now you're looking at possibly 1-3 going into the new year, and you have a bad taste in your mouth. This way, Arlington knows the worst they can do is be 2-2 when they go into the holiday break.
Absolutely. And the signature with Belmont is they get the big court, so they're going to run you, they're going to press you, they have some size, they got some three-point shooters, so you gotta be ready to play against them. But this would be a great win for
Now,
Arlington.
did Belmont build a new high school?
Belmont's high school is finished, yes.
And did they keep the
But
same gym?
they kept the field house and the pool.
Because that field house was always a very difficult place for opponents to come into because of the backdrop. So wide open there.
And it was a full 94-foot.
Yep.
And loose rims, which I like.
Every shooter
I like to
does.
shoot early and often.
All right, Arlington with a stop there, a chance to pad the lead. As Watertown comes up with an empty possession out of the timeout. Arlington with 2 timeouts remaining, Watertown with 3, so I think you'll see a pretty good use of the timeouts. And here we had the first kick ball of the home season. New rule this year, Tim, and they reset the clock to 30, and that's not going to be the case. So if the shot clock is under 15 seconds, you go back to 15. If it was up over 15 seconds, the shot clock remains where it was, similar to the college rule. And so that time the shot clock was at 14, Arlington will get 15. It doesn't reset to 30 automatically anymore.
Be nice to Arlington move the ball around, take a little time off the clock here.
Arlington's got to move here, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Chun's going to have to shoot it. He does. He's not afraid to take that pull-up shot. And again!
That's a big shot.
How many times has Will Chun made a basket at or just before the shot clock buzzer? I think that's the 3rd that I can think of off the top of my head. And those are big buckets. Ponders by 3.
Big buckets, big free throws, big rebounds. That's him all day.
Chun,
And tough D.
Yeah, good baseline, good D. Shot him off to going to the baseline. 3-point shot, no. Now they're going to get a rebounding foul. And if that's on Tim Perio, that will be his 4th, and I'm pretty sure it is.
Williams drew that by great box out there.
Yep.
He had good position. He had that ball and made the man just jump over his leg. He's still suffering a little bit from some calf injury there, but had great position on the defensive rebound.
Now, Tim Perio, Watertown's a little confused as to who's checking out. And I'm pretty sure the bench player, number 20, Davidian, will check out. And now Watertown will go the final 2:55 with their starting 5. And Tim Perio playing with the 4th foul.
And here comes a 1-3-1 press.
Ooh, Tim Perio, that wasn't Perio, excuse me, that was a customer. Now let's see. Timeout Watertown. So Watertown able to get a possession there. And before further damage, and it looks like McCusker's that's Patterson shaken up a little bit as he goes back to the bench, and Watertown able to get the timeout.
You really got to stay on your toes as a point guard with Arlington against Watertown. Watertown will change in the middle of a possession. They'll change their defense. They do a great job of disguising their half-court defense and also switching their half-court defense. This last time, we haven't seen the 1-3-1 trap more than 2 or 3 possessions. Last possession, 1-3-1 trap.
And real quick before we play these final 2:45, another shout out to the staff here tonight, led by ACMi sports producer Anim Osmani. We have Sol Udowski, Ruhan Shamasoneya, Donnie Felscuti, and Drew Carmen. Again, thank you to all of you for your hard work here tonight. Final home game of the season, of the calendar year, for the Spy Ponders. Next home game will be on not till January 7th. So Arlington will go on the road, play Belmont. They'll play Wakefield on January 4th, and then Reading will be here on the 7th, the next home game for the Spy Ponders boys basketball team.
Both those teams are very similar to Watertown. Aggressive, athletic. They like to shoot the ball. Melrose has a little more size than most of the teams in the league.
Good D there, baseline, tough shot. Rolls around and in.
Good team, that was a tough shot.
First
that
basket.
mid-range pull-up is a tough shot.
Yeah,
there.
that's the first basket of the night for Tim Perrio, the co-captain. He cuts the Arlington lead down to 1. It's 45-44 Ponders. 2:17 to go. Dingman's got to take a tough three from way downtown. Rebound fought for. Held ball. Possession arrow favors Watertown. So it'll be Watertown.
That was a tough shot, but you like to see the freshman take that shot in a big game. It's a one-point game, and he just launches it. Shows you that he has confidence in his ability. And so does Coach.
Approaching the final 2 minutes of the game, Arlington clinging to 1-point lead. Wow, three-point shot. Is up
That
blocked?
deflected, yeah. Deflected by Chun.
Another great defense play by Chun. Here comes Jaden Williams to the hole. Knocked out of bounds by Watertown. It will be Arlington ball. 26 on the shot clock, 1:58 on the game clock.
I like how Williams attacked the basket there.
They tried a cross-court pass, deflected.
Got to be careful against Watertown. Anytime you're skipping the ball across court, they're in the passing lanes. They anticipate that very well.
And that's one of their bigs making that play from the bottom of the zone.
That's your calling card right there.
22 on the shot clock, minute 54 in the game. Arlington by 1.
Bounce pass there.
Pass did not connect. Watertown gets it on the turnover. Chance for Watertown to take a lead. Minute 38 to go. Oh, on the drive. Let's see if they call that a shooting foul. No. Possession foul. New shot clock for Watertown. Foul on Williams, his third. Third on the team. Watertown with 5 team fouls. Arlington not in any danger in the team foul situation with just 3.
Arlington's going to go to a 2-3 zone.
And they get the steal. Let's see if Arlington tries to attack or if they're going to slow it out. Yeah, I think that was a good decision by JD. He really didn't have much, Tim, I don't think.
Yeah, get some numbers.
Yep, pull it back out, run some clock. Clock is on Arlington's side a little bit here as they only have the 1-point lead to play with. 15 on the shot clock. I don't know if I like where they are right now, though. 6 on the shot clock. Chun going to take a 3. Blocked off the side of the backboard.
Oh, good call.
Arlington ball. So apparently the shot was blocked, hit the side of the backboard, went out of bounds. So because it didn't hit the rim, there's no shot clock reset. Only 2 seconds on the shot clock for Arlington. They have to get a shot off immediately. It's going to be Dingman. Tough shot. No. Winchester,
get back.
Watertown has numbers. Here comes Patterson, and he gives Watertown the lead. Adam Patterson goes the length of the floor, and Watertown leads at 46-45 with 47 seconds to go. Chun has been the man all night for the Ponders. Let's see what they design here. Ball's loose.
Get there.
Hess, see if Arlington calls timeout, and they did.
Good timeout.
Yeah, Coach Woods on top of his game there as Hess had to lay out and dive and on the floor, and nothing good was going to come from that situation, so Coach Woods takes the timeout.
It's good that he had one in his pocket because they needed one right there.
He's got 1 left after this, I believe. I have Watertown down as using 3 timeouts. They still have 2. And, of course, one of the negatives, Tim, about only having 3 team fouls for Arlington is if this possession does come up empty, they have to commit 3 fouls before Watertown goes to the line.
Not going to be able to put him on the line real quick.
Because you figure by the time this possession's over for Arlington, we'll be under the 30-second shot clock. So, in theory, Watertown could just dribble out the clock. So, Arlington will have to go to the foul should they not score on this possession. But Arlington with 14 on the shot clock on their own. And let's see what they design out of this timeout.
I think you got to dance with who you brought. I get Chung the ball somewhere in the mid-post, maybe baseline. Let him do his thing. He got you this far. Let's see what he can do now.
I think Watertown's done a good job clamping down on him in the second half, as Chun had the majority of his 26 points in the first half. Chun will inbound, so it's Chun, Dingman, Safak, Williams, and it will be the freshman. Owen Haglund will be in there. I think Arlington does a little offense-defense. Hess is the more of the defensive player. Haglund a little bit better offensively. Final 30 seconds of the game. They're going to go to Dingman for three. No. Rebound fought for. It should be Arlington ball.
Oh.
I mean, there's a chance that Arlington made contact. I could see a foul there, but from far
I
away.
could
We're
see a
far
foul
away.
or Arlington ball.
Yeah, we're far away, but
Not
maybe
that far, Don.
It might have been one of those ones where they said, you know what, instead of a foul, I'm just going to give Watertown
These guys
the
are
ball.
doing a good job, though. They're really doing a good
It's
job.
been well officiated. And now let's see. Watertown's going to take the timeout.
Coach is asking for a little clarification here.
I think it's going to be Watertown ball deep on the sideline corner. Okay, so that's a tough place to inbound the basketball. And Arlington can and should be and has to be super aggressive defensively. What do they have to lose? They need a steal, and if they don't steal, you take the foul and stop building up the team fouls to the point where you're going to put Watertown on the line and give yourself one final chance to tie and win the game. I hope at this
It's
point,
almost like take a 1 or 2 seconds and you got to foul. And if they're in distress, stay that way. But if you see them moving the ball at all, you got to take a foul. Just to stop their momentum up the floor.
46-45, Watertown. As I mentioned earlier, the next game for the Spy Ponders will be on Wednesday, the 22nd at Belmont. Then Arlington will be off through the end of the holidays to play at Wakefield on the 4th at Wakefield in the next home game. Hope that you can join us here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium on the 7th against Reading High School. Again, Arlington committing a foul even before the ball is inbound. So let's see if that's a strategy that Coach Woods will employ to build up the team foul count without running any clock.
Not the worst idea.
But maybe Arlington could get a steal, though. And there's the foul by Chun. So that will be 5 team fouls against Arlington. 1 more to give, and then on the 7th, Watertown will go to the line.
It is funny how not having enough fouls can work against you
sometimes. Here. I'd like to see Arlington get a steal. Here we go. Now Dingman will take the foul there. Yeah, I think Coach Woods would have liked James Dingman to maybe get in that passing lane a little sooner. It was a long cross-court pass. So Dingman picks up the foul, his 3rd, 6th on the team. Mills into the Arlington lineup, Dingman out.
I like Mills on a defensive rotation here. Oh, look at this.
And now Chun will take the foul. Watertown almost threw it away on the inbounding play.
A good defense by Arlington there.
And so now we're finally at team foul number 7. So that took up about, 7 seconds of game time. 17.9 remaining. Arlington down by 1. And now Arlington will do a little offense-defense substitution as Dingman comes back in. Mills checks back out. And this is Adam Patterson at the line for a 1-and-1. Arlington student body section gets loud. And the free throw is no good. Chun with the rebound. Here come the Ponders 15 seconds to go. They're down by 1. Jaden Williams, baseline. Dumps it inside. Safak. Safak lost it. It'll be Arlington ball.
Good entry pass. Good defense by Watertown. Still plenty of time. They don't have to hurry. Good timeout.
And Coach Woods will take his final timeout.
Get settled here. I want Williams or Chung taking this shot, Don.
10.5 seconds remaining. And whatever Arlington's best baseline inbounds play is the play they need to run right here, right now.
And when we started this broadcast, you said the last person to have the ball might win this game.
You did say that. You did say that.
I like Chung or Williams here. I mean, if someone's wide open, you give them the ball, but you got to get it to one of your better players here.
Yep, I think that Arlington, I think they'd be wise to take the best first available shot. You don't want to leave a lot of clock on there if you do make it, but at the same time, you have to score.
You don't score, you foul right away, obviously.
Right away.
Right? Yep.
Watertown has 1 timeout left. And so it looks like Arlington will bring in Hess And Haglund will go out. And Coach Woods design the final play of the game.
That's a familiar name. We saw his brother have some good games here, correct?
Who's that?
Hess.
Yes.
Yep.
Miles Hess, yes.
A couple years ago, I remember he had a couple of very good games.
Oh, yeah. Great kid, too. All right, here we go. 10.5 seconds ago. Arlington down by 1.
A great game, Don.
Great game. Low scoring, but a great game. It goes to Chun. Watertown has a foul to give. Dingman inside the Chun. Chun's
Great
open.
pass.
He lays it up and in. Arlington takes the lead with 3.7 seconds to go. What a great play by the Spy Ponders. They found Chun wide open underneath. He converts the layup, and the Ponders take the lead.
I'm giving Coach an assist on that. That was a beautiful play drawn up.
Unbelievable play by Arlington. And now 3.7 seconds to go. Watertown takes their final timeout. Both teams are out of timeouts. And Watertown is going to have to go the length of the floor to win this game.
Now this would be if you didn't have the fouls. That would be time.
Yes.
Now you got to stay away from it.
That's what I mentioned. Watertown had a foul to give. They elected not to use it, but the ball had entered,
moved
pretty much
quick.
top of the key, and so
One dribble, I think, that
Yep.
whole possession.
Yep, and then they found Chun wide open. Beautiful play design there. Arlington with a 1-point lead. Of course, Watertown will have baseline privileges. They can run the baseline. Clock doesn't start until somebody on the floor touches the ball. So 3.7 seconds doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's enough time.
I like that they're coming out in the press here.
Oh,
Slow
absolutely.
it down here.
But Arlington has to be very careful not to foul now.
Not only was that a really good play, it was really good execution by the kids, too. I mean, Coach drew it up perfectly, but the kids executed it. That's an excellent play.
And Chun,
I like Mills in the game right here. I like Mills with the deflection right now.
And Chun, even though it appeared to be an easy shot, you're still allowed to make it, and he did. Ponders lead. Here we go, final 3.7 to go. They get the inbound pass. He's gonna get a good look at this. Floater, no, and the Spy Ponders win. Oh my, Adam Patterson took the inbounding pass, took
had an
a couple of
opportunity.
dribbles, went inside the three-point line, threw up the floater before the buzzer. It did not go, and the Spy Ponders win.
Excellent win for Arlington there. That's a Middlesex League win. They're tough to come by, especially against a team like Watertown. That's an excellent win for them.
Let's run down the scoring totals for tonight's game. Pierre-Paul Labossiere had 10. Joseph Spinelli had 11. Tyler Timperio and Sean Anthony McCusker each with 3. High point man for the Red Raiders, Adam Patterson with 19 points, but unable to make that last second floater, in a total of 46 for Belmont. Tim, impressions with, Watertown, impressions of the Watertown squad?
I thought they played really well. They're tough on defense. You got to be really careful with the ball on their jumping in the passing lanes. Good team. They're going to have a good season.
For the Spy Ponders, Owen Haglund had 2. Jaden Williams held to 3 points here tonight. Will Safak chipped in with 4. James Digman with a big 10-point run there. He had 10 Arlington points in a row at a critical point in the game. High point man for the Spy Ponders and the ACMi player of the game with the game-winning shot. 28 points, great defense, great rebounding, all-around great game. Will Chun.
He might have had a triple-double. The thing about Williams, you say he didn't score a lot. He didn't score a lot, but he played very good defense. He rebounded, and he really facilitated well. He was really one running the show out there on offense, playing sort of a point forward, point guard position. He had a really, really good game without having to score a ton of points.
So that will wrap things up here from the Kozlowski Gymnasium. The final game of the calendar 2021 year. Spy Ponders will go out on a winning note. For myself and my partner, Tim Hoffman, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We'll see you next year on the 7th when Reading comes into the Kozlowski Gymnasium. I'd like to thank the ACMi staff here tonight, led by sports producer Anim Osmani. Again, my partner, Tim Hoffman. I'm Don Phelan. The final score here from the Kozlowski Gymnasium, Arlington 47, Watertown 46. Thanks for joining us.